Hey, this is the Shawna K experience, and today I'm doing cooking with Shawna K. So I'm making stuffed salmon on Alfredo. First, I boil my noodles in salt and vegetable oil with water, and then after that, I like to dry my salmon. Usually, all seafoods hold a lot of water, so I have to make sure that I get as much water out as possible so my seasonings stick better. I don't know if you noticed, but if you ever cook any seafoods, a lot of times when you put it in the skillet, sometimes the skillet produces some random form of water. So I just thought that I would dry my salmon off just to make sure that it holds all the seasonings in as well as possible. So next, you guys, I'm showing you the seasons. This is Slap Your Mama Cajun seasoning, some accent, some garlic salt, some onion powder. This is what I'm using to season my salmon. I just lightly go over it with everything just to make sure that it has a nice coat, but not too much because sometimes you can over season your foods because you get a little heavy. And I know a lot of times we don't realize how heavy we're doing it until the food's done, and now your food tastes like a salt factory. But as you can see, I'm just slightly going over everything, a nice little sprinkle over with every seasoning just to make sure that the salmon is thoroughly seasoned. And then next I put some paprika on there. The paprika was really just to add like that, it gives it like that more caramelized effect, more well cooked effect once you actually pan sear it, which is what I'm going to do. And here are all the pieces of salmon after I got done seasoning them. Here's a brief picture of some heavy whipping cream and some spinach and tomatoes, sun-dried tomatoes. And now I am drying my shrimp. Like I said before, a lot of times seafoods hold a lot of water in it, so I was just making sure that my shrimp was thoroughly dried. And here's my stuffing. It's really just cream cheese, the seasons I use for the salmon, the cooked spinach. See, there's the seasonings. I'm seasoning now. The spinach, some cooked sun-dried tomatoes, and the shrimp. I cut it up into little pieces so I could stuff the salmon. So I'm gonna pan sear the salmon. I don't like to leave it on there for too long, but I like to leave it on there just enough time to get like the good coloring on there. It makes it look prettier. Who really cares how pretty it's gonna look when you're gonna eat it? But sometimes, you know, presentation. Make sure you check on it because salmon cooks fast. And then that's how all of them looked after I cooked and stuffed them. And here's me starting the sauce. Those are the seasonings I used. And then that's the Alfredo after I mixed it with the noodles. I made some string beans, cooked it in cream of chicken and chicken broth. And there's the shrimp that I made to put with the Alfredo. I cooked the salmon for 350 degrees and I added a butter sauce on the top of it. And here's the final product. Yes, look how beautiful that is. We love to see it. So that concludes my video, you guys. Thanks for watching.